Hey YouTube, it's Gina. I'm coming with another seed dropping video. Y'all know it's that time of year, so look, ignore all this happening. Whatever. Just whatever. Anyway, so today we are going to be dropping my tomato seeds. So let me show y'all what I'm gonna be growing. This year, I am going to be growing, again, the Jubilee. This was one of my favorite tomatoes I grew last season. It's my first time growing it last season, and I absolutely loved it. I just tried it out, but this is going to be a staple because I love them. So we have the Jubilee. We have our pasting tomato. So we're going to do the San Marzanos. And I always grow a pasting tomato because I can up a lot of pasta sauce. And y'all know my whole rant about tomatoes and stuff from last season, not having just some diced tomatoes and things like that. So that's going to be part of the canning this year. I'm also going to be growing this for the first time. I bought this seed last season, and I almost feel like I tried to grow it because it's open. But I did not grow this one last season. So we are going to try this one again. It's called Purple Rain. And that's going to be one. And then somebody, I think this was Homesteader Rachel that sent me this last year. And I did not try to grow it last year, but I'm going to grow it this year. The Aunt Lou's Underground Railroad tomato. We're growing this year. So that one is going into the garden. We are also growing the brown sugar tomato. I got seeds for this from my friend Pepper Rookie. I saw he was growing it. I was like, what's that? Is that good? He's like, I don't know. I'm growing it for the first time. Want me to save you a couple seeds? And he did. So I got a couple seeds in here to grow this one. So I'm going to try that one out. I'm also going to grow, I'm just going to say peach tomato. I don't know how to say that first word. And my friend Broke Farmer sent me this one because, again, I be being nosy, y'all. Y'all show me what y'all growing, and I don't know nothing about it, and it catches my interest. I'm going to ask you about it. Now, I didn't ask, but the thought is if I'm asking about it, I'm interested, and they offered to send me seeds. So both Pepper Rookie and Broke sent me some tomato seeds this year. I think it was his first time growing this one, so he didn't have a lot to feedback on that, but they're gonna be coming out of 2 gardens this year. Okay, so we're gonna grow the peach tomato, and then the other one I'm gonna grow is just some ground cherries. I don't remember who sent me this. I do remember getting seeds in these packets last season. Was this you, Tixie, who had the packets like this that were enclosed and you had to open them up? I don't remember for sure. Anyway, this is ground cherry seeds. So that I'm kind of keeping a little bit separate because it's not technically tomato for the purpose of these tomatoes. So yeah, anyway, let me turn you guys down so you can see what we're about to get into. Pause. All right, y'all. So I decided I was going to grow these a little different. We'll start these seeds a little different than the last ones. By now you saw how I started the peppers. I'm going to be trying a lot of starting methods this season just to see what I like best. So going forward, I can pretty much do everything that way, or I see what does best in which way, and then going forward I can plan accordingly. That's the whole idea in this. So this time I'm just using the red cups. I have cut around the bottom of it so that when I water, the water has a place to go. I'm just going to set them up in one of my little aluminum pans that I have. and that way the water can catch. I also have seed trays that I could put it into, but I'm just going to use, look, I'm just going to use the little aluminum pan. So anyway, let's just get started. We'll start with what's right next to me. We're going to start with the peach, and I've already done my little thing so I know what's in which cup, so I don't have to figure that out afterwards. So I'm going to do 3 seeds. I'm going to do 2. I really only want 1 plant of each. Cause y'all, I don't need like that many tomatoes. Like the ones that I want to try, because I've never had them before. Bro, I didn't even notice that they had tape on it, sir. Anyway, I just really want to try them. And I'm gonna do what I know I shouldn't do, because I have a feeling all the seeds are going to germinate. I'm going to do 3. I'm doing 3. Stop yelling at me. It's happening. So I'm going to spread them out. And I only spread them out to make it easier when they do come up to transplant them. So to up pot them, to get the separate the roots, y'all. I'm gonna get it out, but to separate the roots. So that's our peach, and we'll go to the San Marzanos. Now those I'm gonna plant a lot more than 3, because this is my tomato that I'm gonna use the most of in sauces and stuff. I will throw these other varieties into my sauces and my salsas. It don't bother me none. I freeze them all together. Like if I have too many and I can't eat them fast enough as quickly as I'm harvesting them, I will most definitely freeze them with my San Marzanos, because I always do that, or my Romas, whichever one I grow. And I felt a big stick when I was moving the soil around. And I will freeze them with that, and when I get ready to process them, I will do all of them. So this one is going to it's going to have quite a few more seeds than the other ones. Probably like, I really want like 10 plants. That was 5 seeds right there. I'm just trying to kind of get them where they're not all piled up on each other. That way I'm telling y'all, it just makes it a little easier when you got to separate them when you're up potting. That's it. So I'm just taking this and kind of covering the soil over the seeds. That's it. And I think I told y'all before, like, I don't really follow the rules of you need to be that, put bury the seed down like an inch or a quarter of an inch or whatever. I just kind of put them on top, push them down in there a little bit, and cover it. Now this time I am using seed starting mix. This was a back to our roots, I think it's called. Back to the roots. Seed starting mix. It says it's organic. Let me show y'all. I got it at the big box store. This is what I'm using for the tomatoes, only because I didn't have any more of the soil that I had left over from last year to just use for this. And anything that's outside that even is soil that I could use, it's a rock. It is so cold here, it is frozen. because trust me, I tried. And I was like, well, that ain't gonna work. Let me go get some seed starting mix. So yeah, that's what we're doing. All right, so this is the Jubilee. And this is how we do, y'all. You just do 3. Y'all, this tomato right here, what's that? Peach. It is so good. My I made like a breakfast scramble for Liddy B when she was here for her birthday with this one, and she even really enjoyed it. I think I sent her some seeds so she can grow them, or she might have bought them, because when they were here at that time, my Ace Hardware had all the seeds for 10 cents, I think, and we was killing it. So yeah, all the seeds that were like in packs like this that I gave away, I got those at Ace Hardware. I'm gonna do all the brown sugar seeds that's in here. They fell out of this, fam. It was in that, I'm sure. I have 3 in my hand. I see 1 on the table. I'm gonna do, oh no, I got 4 in my hand. So I have 5 seeds. I'm gonna do all of them, and I'm gonna tell you what, we're gonna be harvesting these seeds, and depending, I might, I'll probably end up sharing the plants, give like my friend one, and my brother-in-law, because he has a garden. So I might share it and then just keep a couple of them. We'll see. All right. Oh, why ain't y'all tell me I didn't put the thing in there? Y'all gotta yell. Speak up. Y'all let me forget. All right, so I think this is empty, but I want to keep that just in case I really do like that tomato. I could order some more. So like I said, Homesteader Rachel sent me the Aunt Lou's. She sent them to quite a few people, and I'm pretty sure that's who sent these to me. Let me know, Homesteader Rachel, that was you, but I'm pretty sure it was. And this was last year, y'all, so don't be lucky, because I can't say that she has that this year, but she had them last year, and she reached out to a few people and asked if we wanted to grow them. So I said yes. When she reached out to me, I definitely will. I'm always, you know, willing to try something. As far as tomatoes go, if you just buy grocery store tomatoes, do you know what type of tomato you like? If it ain't something like aroma, like, So I'm trying all the different, not all the different ones, but several different ones to see what I like. I do know that I like a Brandywine. That was my favorite for a long time. I've grown those almost every year. And I'm not actually growing a Brandywine this year. Last year, I think I liked the Jubilee a little bit more than the Brandywine, even though they're 2 different types of tomatoes, but I still love the Brandywine. So it's still one that will get grown eventually on one of my seasons. But you know, y'all, I said this year, we're producing with purpose. So I'm not growing just everything just for the sake of growing it. I had to be picky and pick which ones I wanted to grow. I knew I was going to grow the ones that people sent me, because I asked about them this year and I want to try them. And I had, like I said, some from last year. So the Purple Rain and the Aunt Lou's was from last year. And the Jubilee was one that I grew last year. And I got to have my San Marzanos. I have to. It's a must. That or Romas for my tomato sauce. So these are pineapple cherry. So the ground cherry seeds. And I've heard people say once you get ground cherries, you will forever have them. These seeds are knee, y'all. Can y'all? Yeah, you can see it. They small. This is smaller than the other tomato seeds, and it's more than 10 in my hand. But we just gonna stop. Just stop judging me. We just gonna. All right, so we just gonna cover them because they all kind of went to one side. And like I said, this soil is nicely moistened, but I'm gonna let this settle. And then what I did with the peppers, which I didn't show y'all, but y'all see when I show y'all the update on the peppers, is I covered them with some plastic wrap, and that kind of helps to me with germination. So I'm going to do that with these as well. I'm going to cover each cup with that, and it just helps keep the moisture in. And like I said, it helps with germination. I'm just going to put all my cups in a tray like this. That way when I'm watering, there's an area for it to catch at, and it's not going to get everywhere. And that's it, y'all. So let me put y'all back up. All right. But that's it, y'all. So we just got our tomatoes started. So we got peppers started, we got tomatoes started. Y'all know we already did some things in the greenhouse. My broccoli and cabbage and collards are struggling to germinate, which is crazy. The kale has germinated. I have one blue kale that's germinated and several purple. The purple's my favorite anyway. So I have that, but the rest of the stuff, I see a couple that look like they came up, but I'm not getting a lot of germination, so I'm going to start another round of it. So when I get ready to do that, I'll show y'all how I'm going to start that, because I'm not going to start them in the greenhouse. I just think it's too cold to allow germination to take place, even though I had them covered. The other stuff that you saw I put out there, the onions and the herbs and stuff, all germinated. So you'll get an update on that too. So yeah, guys, I don't want this to get too long. I'll see y'all in the next video. Like I said, I'll do some more of the cabbage, broccoli, collard, stuff like that, so that hopefully I get germination another way. All right, I'll see y'all later. I hope y'all like this content. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.